Hello everyone, Jessica Locke here at Blue Seed Studios for elementary free classes this week. Still working on India, and today we're going to make a peacock. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with some interesting facts. There are many interesting animals in India. Do you know what kind of animals live there? There are monkeys, elephants, tigers in India. The Indian peacock is the national bird of India. Peacocks are also a symbol of kindness and love. Peacock fun facts. Another name for a peacock is a peafowl. A baby peacock is called a pea chick. A peacock can live for about 20 years. Peacocks have sharp spurs on their feet for fighting. Peacocks are omnivorous. They eat meat and plants, such as flowers, petals, seeds, lizards, and even insects. Have you ever seen a peacock feather? Male peacocks have a huge fan of tail feathers, and each feather has a round eye shape of shimmering color. These unique peacock feathers were sometimes collected and given to people as a sign of great service or accomplishments. Today, we're going to make our own peacocks. So the supplies that you need are your colored paper, you need some fun stickers and some feathers, which you'll be getting in your kit, some glue, and I use the stickers for the eyes, but you guys can draw out your eyes with your crayon if you'd like, and you also need the crayon just to trace out some of the templates, which I will be sending this template for you for the peacock body. And we're actually going to use our own hands to create our peacock feathers. Now this is one that my daughter did with me, and this is my example. So I have larger hands and my peacock's pretty big. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. So the first part of the peacock is the body. Now I would take the template and you're just going to trace your template onto your paper. And then you're gonna cut it out. Now I've already cut mine out, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use the one that I have and set this aside. So I have my peacock body. Now I need my hands. So I'm going to put my hand on the paper, and I'm just going to trace right around my hand. Doesn't have to be perfect because you're going to flip it over and you won't see your crayon marks. So, and then I folded my paper in half. So you want to do that after you trace your hand. You go ahead and fold your paper in half because that gives you two hands. And you take your scissors and cut out your hand. Now my daughter did 2 colors on her peacock, and I chose to do 3 on my first one. So you can make as many colors, many hands as you want to do. You can do all different colors, or you can do the same on each side. Now I'm just going to cut off the extra there so I have a little bit more room. And then I'm going to keep cutting. Be careful when you get down into where your fingers connect so you don't go too far and cut into your hand. Okay, so I'm going to set my scraps aside because I might use those to decorate my peacock. So here are my first 2 hands. Now I curled the hands, so you take each finger and press in, and you just slowly, you don't press down, you just kind of curl it so that it comes up and gives you a little bit of a dimensional look here. And I think it makes it more fun and interesting. So as you can see, my fingers are curling. So it should look just like that. I'm going to go ahead and do the other hand. And it might take you guys a little bit longer to get it at first, but once you get it, it's really simple. one more finger. Next, we're gonna glue on those feathers. So I'm gonna take the black crayon part and I'm gonna hide it in the back. So that's where I'm gonna put my glue. So we're gonna open the glue and we're gonna put our feathers right here. Now we just need a line, one line of glue. And put that right on. And the same thing with the other hand. One line of glue. Okay, we're gonna let that dry. And I think we're going to give the peacock some eyes, and I'm gonna use these stickers and give her some purple eyes. And then I wanna give her a beak. So I have some leftover yellow paper. I'm just gonna cut a triangle out. Little triangle. Put a dab of glue on it. I know she's got a little beak and her feathers should be drying. So now you can add more peacock feathers. I'm going to put on some real feathers now. So I'm going to tuck them right in the back, right where I glued. I'm going to add a little extra glue right in between so I can slide those feathers in and then they'll stay. So I don't know if you can see that, but right in there, just a little dab of glue and press the feathers down. Now putting them under that paper helps them stay in the place because they're heavy. So that's gonna take a second to dry. So then I'm gonna go ahead and make arms and feet. Now my last one I did feathers, so this time I wanna do something different. And I'm gonna do some green feet and I'm gonna make them floppy. You can make your feet however you want to make them. This is the shape that I chose for my feet. So then I'm going to glue those on, leaving my peacock down while it still dries. Those right on. And then she needs hands. So that's my peacock so far. Hope yours is coming out nicely. Maybe you guys can share some pictures in the comments. I'm gonna put some pink arms on. How do I want her arms to be? Maybe triangular too. So I've made these little shapes here for her arms. So it just looks like she's got little hands going. Dabs of glue again. And you guys are gonna have lots of fun stuff in your kit that you can use to decorate. You can make shapes on the wings. You can do a little crown. You can do little beads on the eyes. You're gonna have lots of fun stuff. Like this one has a little crown with a little feather. So you can do anything like that. This is how I'm gonna leave my third peacock. So you guys leave some pictures below so we see what you make, okay? And thanks for joining us.